So you're obviously an immigration attorney with the matters that you've successfully handled, like the ones that you shared. But you're also, an author, a consultant, and a podcaster, all related to the practice of law. You shared this a little bit in sort of your journey, but can you walk us through when you realized or how you decided that in addition to being an immigration attorney, which is hard enough, as you mentioned, you also decided to take on these other multiple tracks, all grouped around the practice of law?
Well, I have to thank the American Immigration Lawyers Association because I was on the Law Practice Management Committee for about 4 years. And part of our duty was to churn out articles and content about law practice management. And really, that was the beginning of me wanting to write content for my book. And I was just thinking, like, here, I feel like, when you teach, you have to master the content. And I also was thinking, like, let's don't reinvent the wheel. Like, there's been a lot of other people in business. There's a lot of business books out there. There's a lot of courses and trainings. If we could just get a little dose of that, and even though as lawyers we don't get a lot of that training in school, we don't go get our MBA. Most of us don't have an MBA as well. And so my thought was if I can help lawyers just even by 5 or 10, 20% not have to learn the hard way on how to run their practice and they could focus more on practicing law or just to have more control over the success in their life and what they want in life and in terms of their practice, then if I can help them do that, then they'll be able to help and make that impact on their community, their business, their family, their clients. And so that's really where it came from. Having come from a long line of entrepreneurs on both sides, I just being a child of an entrepreneur, seeing them putting so many long hours, and just think like if they could have figured out a way to just have a little more control of their schedule, then in that sort of that ripple effect on families. And so that's why I wanted to give back. It was like a skill, a strength of mine, led to writing my first book with Ayla in 2019, and then self-publishing my current book, Power Up Your Practice, which is available on Amazon. And and then also the podcast with the same name because some people read, some people listen, some people hear different things from different voices. And so that I also began teaching at the South Texas College of Law, law practice management, and been in that space. And so I'll be starting my sixth semester this fall, and just love now the journey of those newly minted attorneys are reaching out to me for advice, and it's great. I love this ecosystem that I'm in.